We've got sine number 4, sine 2x plus 3 cosine 2x equals 0. And this time we're going between 0 and 360. So therefore, for 2x, our range is going to be up to 720. Yeah, so we've got 2x. How are we going to solve this? We've got sines and cosines. That's a pain. We don't want that. So we've got to use one of our identities to make them one thing, like a sine, a cosine, or a tan. So, any ideas? Tan? Yep, tan. So sine 2x equals minus 3 cosine 2x. And now we can make tan by dividing both sides by cosine 2x. So this will become tan 2x equals minus 3. Is that all good? Pretty good with that. Okay. So therefore 2x is equal to the inverse tan of minus 3. So 2x equals, now what's our value there? Negative 71.6 is our principal value. So we need to look at our graph now. Here we go. Here is tan. Whoops, you get the general idea. So, negative 71 is here. This is 360, 180, 90, you get the idea. 370, not drawn accurately. How many results are we going to have for this between 0 and 360? We've got one here, we've got one here, and then since this is 2x, we've got to go up to 720, so we're going to have 4 results. Does that make sense? And how do we get from one result to the other? What's the periodicity of this? It's 180. So this plus 180 gives you that one, and you're just going to do that until you've got your 4 values. So get your 4 values for 2x. So now could you have some values there?
I have 108.4.
Yep.
And 431.6.
Not sure about that one. Getting 2, my next one I get is 288.4. Because we're just adding 180. Then I get 468.4. And then I got 648.4. Those are the values I'm getting. Final step, we need to find x. Therefore x equals, and I'm just going to divide by 2. So what do we get? So 54.2, 54.2, 144.2, 2, 34.2, and 3, 24.2. Okay, the last part of this question says, how many solutions would there be for this between 0 is less than x is less than 1080? So all you need to do is, how many times does this go into that? Is it 3? 900? Yeah, it's 3. 3 times. Well, if there are 4 solutions here, there must be 3 lots of 4 solutions here, because this just keeps on repeating, right? So there should be 12. We had 4 solutions for this. This is 3 times as wide, so there must be 12. We're at number 7, aren't we? We're going to solve this equation. Solve 2 cosine squared theta equals 3 sine theta for 0 is less than theta is less than equal to 360. Now nice, we've just got thetas here, so we're not going to be doing any of this timesing or dividing or whatever at the end. That's nice. But cosine squared and a sine, we're going to have to use an identity to somehow get one thing. What identity do we use this time?
Oh, right.
Yeah? Right? Yeah, so we're going to get into sines, right? So 2 times, what's cosine squared theta? 1 minus sine squared theta. And what you'll find, guys, is you're often going to end up with quadratics. Okay? So we'll find 2 minus 2 sine squared theta equals 3 sine theta. And then, of course, we're going to pull everything across to one side. So we should have 2 sine squared theta plus 3 sine theta minus 2. And we can factorize. So now, okay, you're a factorizing king. What are we going to do here?
2 sine O minus 1, and then 2 sine O plus 2.
Just sine?
Sine O plus 2.
Okay, sine theta plus 2. So we're going to have our positive 4, then we subtract 1, that gives us our positive 3. So here we go. We have 2 results here. We can have sine theta equals 1/2, or sine theta equals negative 2. Now straight away, you know one of those results we're going to just say we're not using, because you know your sine graph never goes down to negative 2. So this will give us, this is undefined, so we can just leave that. Okay, last step. Therefore theta equals inverse sine of 1/2 equals, we should probably have memorized this one, shouldn't we? But never mind, just use a calculator anyway. 30 degrees. Okay, now we're doing between 0 and 360, so we just quickly sketch our graph. Goes something like this, isn't it? We've got another one here, just before 180. So it will be 30 and 150 using symmetry. This one's 30 here, so this one will be 30 back. Okay, what's this other nonsense? Smallest positive solution of the equation 2 cosine squared in theta equals da da da. So we've just multiplied. I see. So we're multiplying so this theta at the end will be multiplied by a number like 2x or something, right? Okay. So remember when we were doing that last one, 2x, and we had x was 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 180, and then therefore we had to do this sort of thing, right? Remember that? Okay, they're saying there's going to be an integer in front of theta, like a 2 or a 3 or something, right? Okay. And they say where n is a positive integer is 10 degrees. So state the value of n. Now, how do we get our results? What do we do to our results for a 2x? To get our final result, we divide by 2. So, this is our lowest result. So we would divide by, yep, to get 10. So n must be 3. Okay? That's a pretty tricky one, but you just need to be familiar with what happens if this was an n theta result, what you would do to it and divide it. So we have here, we're trying to solve this equation. 2 cosine x equals 3 tan x. And they say it can be written as an equation, a quadratic equation in sine x. So that gives you a huge clue as to where we're going with this. We're going to go 2 cosine x equals 3 sine x over cosine x. Okay. So next step we're going to pull this across, aren't we, to get our cosine squared x equals 3 sine x. What do we need to do now, Tanaka?
So you do 2 in brackets 1 minus sine squared x.
Okay. Expand. across to right hand side, 2 sine squared x plus 3 sine x minus 2. Oh, that's the same one as the previous one. That's nice. So we have the same result again. So we factorise 2 sine x minus 1 into sine x plus 2. Okay, and we know that we only got one result out of this last time, so sine x equals 1/2. Oh, look, we didn't even need to go here. We could have just done this, answer the question. That's all we needed to do. Okay, however, I think part 2 we need to answer this. Solve the equation. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. 2 cosine 2y equals 3 tan 2y. 0 is less than, equal to y is less than or equal to 180. Okay, well if we're dealing with 2y, we're going to be going between that and 360, right? Now, does this bear any relationship to what we've done over here? It does, doesn't it? It's the same thing, except instead of 2y, we've got x. So we can just simply go sine 2y equals 1/2. Are you okay with that? That's why you often you can use what you've done in the first part. And well, we're familiar with this because we did it in the previous question. And we've sine of 1/2. And of course we've memorised this, haven't we? Yeah. So this is equal to 30, 150, 200 and... No, not 210, you Larry, 300 and... Add 360 to this. 390, and then this one plus... We don't need to, well this is... Oh yeah, we don't need to. I used to do that anyway. What the heck am I doing there? Okay, so we just divide these by 2. Y equals 15 degrees and 75 degrees. And that's it. Well, if you've got time for the last one, I have. Should we do it? Let's do it. Okay. We're trying to solve 7 cosine x plus 5 equals 2 sine squared x, for 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 360. Okay, what are we going to do with this? Which identity are we using this time? Tan? No. Okay, so we're going to change this into cosine, aren't we? And then we've got our cosine quadratic. 10 to 1 minus cosine squared x. Second step, Tanaka, what are we doing?
Expand brackets.
So?
2 minus 2 whole squared x.
Nice. And you pull everything across to the left-hand side here. So we have 2 cosine squared x plus 7 cosine x plus 3 equals 0. Oh, look at that. Can we factorise? Yes, we can. Tialia?
2 cosine x plus 1 and then cosine x plus 3.
Okay, straight away you know there's going to be no result for this, because cosine x equals minus 3 is undefined, so we're just going to work with this one here. Cosine x equals minus 1/2. So x equals... What is
120.
pardon?
120.
120. Okay. And we're looking at results anywhere between 0 and 360. Is there another result? Yes, there is, and it's over here. So you can either do 360 minus 120, or you can go, this is our middle point here, 180. So halfway, so that's, is it 60 to here, so you want to go 60 above 180, so it should be 240.